there has been like videos going around of like teachers and students fighting, and a lot of the videos are happening because teachers are taking students' phones.
Okay.
And like these students, now I've always known that there's always issues between certain students and certain teachers. There's always going to be that teacher that's annoying. I mean, I'm sure we all had those teachers growing up in schools, but nowadays it's different when teachers are taking students' phones because the phones are much more impactful to their lives than it was for our lives, you know.
true.
And so now students are swinging like haymakers, just knocking out teachers, man. And I'm just like, what is y'all experience with teachers, and how do y'all feel that they should handle those situations when they get into confrontations, you know? Because some of these teachers are smaller, but they're an adult, and the
Are
students,
these high school students?
yeah, high school students. Some are middle school, some, you know, but sometimes the students, they are bigger than the teachers or more taller, but they're just young, so they're considered adolescents. And if they put their hands on a student, they're the ones who get, looked at in a particular way. When no, this child is swinging on me and whooping me. Like, what do you do in the situation if you're in a teacher and a student is swinging on you, attacking you? Like, what do you do in those situations?
So this is to me, this is simple. This is the parents' fault. Number one, this is parents not disciplining, and whether that's if the disciplinarian is not in the home or the disciplinarian is not allowed to discipline, but the disciplinary figure is not doing their job. So that's number one. That's the parents' fault. Number two, the teacher's hands are tied. So the teachers don't. What tools do they have now to help to discipline or keep order in their classrooms?
They probably like, yo, I didn't go to college for this.
I mean, yeah. I mean, number one, you make teachers go to school to get a master's or a bachelor's, and then they got to take all these extra tests and all this stuff. It's like you're taking math tests, and bro, I'm an art teacher, right? Anyway, you tie their hands. You tell them you can't say certain things. You tell them that they can't. You can't touch them. You can't. The principal's not allowed to do anything. Like, they can't do anything to these children because now everything is, oh, call the police on you, or oh, do this, or oh, you're a bigot, or oh, you're this, and that, and they'll get teachers fired, right? Like, our teachers aren't even allowed to do their jobs, and then you have these badass kids with no discipline going to school, disrespecting teachers. Like, the teachers have one of the hardest jobs in our society.
And they don't even get paid the proper wage.
No, they're way underpaid. So this is on the parents. So what is a teacher supposed to do? I don't know. I don't have a solution. I think that at the end of the day, it needs to be some sort of consequence where the student is removed from school for a period of time and then put that pressure on their parents, right? Because parents, I mean, honestly, now teachers, unfortunately, they're glorified babysitters. This is just a time for the kids to go to school so parents can work. This is what they are. So, and it's not saying that they don't teach and yada, yada, yada. It has nothing to do with the teachers. This is what they've been relegated to, glorified babysitters. So how do you impact the situation to make the parents step up? Because this is their job. You then send them home and make the parent take a day off work, or make the parent discipline. I think that having phones in schools today in modern society, there's no getting around that. I don't think that saying you can't have a phone in the school, I don't think it's going to work. I mean, my daughter takes her phone to school. But she knows you don't call me. You don't text me while you're at school. You don't use your phone, yada, yada, yada. But they use their phones at school. But really, it's just about maybe they can make them put them in a basket, or
Like
they have little
those
bins.
comedy shows.
Or something of that nature. But the problem is when phones get mixed up or whatever, maybe they have their own little bin where, but then someone could lose it. I mean, it is what it is, right?
But what do you all do? Like, let's put yourselves in the scenario. Like, you're a teacher. There's a student who's maybe 15 or 16-year-old. You take their phone. They swing on you.
I mean, number one,
you get hit.
I'm not taking a student's
You get
phone.
hit.
Okay. All right. So I can't change the scenario. I just have to eat the scenario, even though it's something I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you do if you're in a situation? Forget the phone.
Okay.
If we can negate
I mean, we can
the
leave the phone. I have an answer for you.
What do you do as soon as that student punches you in the face?
I'm going to grab them and restrain them. Number one, because I'm angry, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm just this calm person. No, if you hit me, and like there's an instant reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna swing on a student because I'm not an idiot. No, I'm not. I mean, even if you are a large, high school kids can get big. I'm assuming these aren't big 6 foot plus like jacked high school students. But I'm not going to hit a student. I'm going to grab them and restrain them. I'm going to squeeze them, and say I'm just restraining them. But yes, you're going to feel this as well. But yeah, I'm not going to just let you this is a tough situation.
For me, FAFO.
FAFO?
Fuck around and find out. You swing on me, student.
This is why you should never be a teacher.
For students.
You don't have the patience.
Nah.
Mel could be a sub though.
Oh, I'll be an amazing.
I think you could be an amazing.
Teacher.
Well, they disrespect substitute teachers more.
And exactly, I'm with it. Let's get it.
So you're stupid. when substitutes came in, y'all probably went.
Oh, when I was in school, in 5th grade, we had a substitute teacher. Her name's Mr. O'Connor. Miss Leanhart. She went out for her, like, she was pregnant, a maternity leave or whatever. Oh man, I was a brat. Like, I was like, I slapped the taste out of your mouth.
Wow.
And the whole class was like, ooh. And he was like, what'd you say? I said, stop talking to me before I slap the taste out of your mouth. And he's quiet.
I mean, I probably would have just laughed at you like, bro.
Hey, but you got to think, well, my school was kind of in the hood.
Oh, yeah, that's
this
right.
teacher.
Kinda.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I guess
Bro,
I'm kind of oblivious to the hood when you're in it.
Yeah, because you thinking about the plaza because y'all was in the plaza.
No. I'm not even thinking in Roseline. At Harmony. I was at Harmony. I'm thinking back when I was actually in 5th grade at Roseline Condon on like, you know where Maine, because it was nowhere where Maine used to live at. You never really came up there unless you came to my house, like around that area on.
That school right in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the hood. Nigga,
Yeah.
that was the hood.
Oh, it's definitely.
There was a liquor store.
Yeah, we had a one stop.
Yeah,
if you got a one stop,
you
that's
got
the
one
hood.
stop, you're in the
talking
hood.
about? It's not
Yeah.
even a question.
Yeah, so it was the hood, but this teacher, he was a black dude, but he was a very proper dude, so you going against a student who's being real reckless and wild like that, it's probably a little intimidating.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily swing. I mean, I would hit the student back, though.
Definitely would have.
I would hit the student back. Like, I will defend myself.
Okay.
I'm not going to initiate anything, but if it's a girl, I won't attack. I mean, I would, just, hey, relax. But if a student hits me,
You won't try to. Okay.
I mean, I am going
He's gonna
to.
keep it real with you.
I am going
Don't throw them
to
hands.
devolve the situation as much as possible, but to say I won't hit the child back, I can't say I won't. I will hit the child back.
So I've.
And when I say child, not like he's like a.
I mean, we're talking
He's a damn
we're
near
talking
grown
15
man.
15 to 18.
Yeah.
In
right.
many cultures, that is a grown man.
So I mean, my first initial thing would not be swing; it's grab, and I know that I would
probably
do
kick.
this because I've done this.
my
I've done
God.
this in multiple occasions. I mean, I've had to grab people where I'm like, "Hey, man, chill out. Give them a bear hug. You
Hey,
getting
this
way,
ain't what you want. You
know
don't.
what I'm saying?
That 400-pound bear hug.
I mean, yeah, I can't put my business out there, but yeah, man,
That's savage.
I've had to
right
grab
there.
people.
So me personally, I think that just let them be on their phone. What do I look like? Here's the problem. You teachers have to realize that they're in a lose-lose situation. What?
Nah, Chris about to speak some rational. Go ahead, man. Speak that.
It's
Look at that from a different lens. Go ahead,
I
man.
don't understand. It's a lose-lose situation. You're in a corrupt system that is not designed to facilitate learning, higher learning, creativity, none of that stuff. It's literally designed to get the outcome you're getting. So you just need to know that. Why are you even a teacher? Because you're not able to teach. Like if you're a teacher for the love of teaching, then you should be homeschooling somebody's child, doing a co-op. There are so many different avenues, and there's a lot of parents that are looking for other options. There's so many ways you could do it. You could be a tutor. You could do things at the library with children. Like if you just want to teach children, there are so many better ways to do it than school. So if you're a teacher and you're dealing with that, use a different outlet. Or if you just look at it as a job, who cares? If they don't want to learn, who cares? What about the other ones that want to learn? Well, listen, this is not an environment for anyone to learn. So whether you want to learn or not, even if the students weren't disrupting the class, you're still not going to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, let's be all the way real. My classes were never disruptive, unless I was the one doing the disrupting.
Were you disruptive?
Sometimes. I was a class clown. But everybody laughed. It was fun. Everybody had fun.
I was a class clown too.
But you was also a hood nigga too.
Everybody was a hood nigga. It wasn't like I was the outlier. Everyone was hood.
I mean, the whole school was hood. But I didn't have disruptive classes. I didn't learn anything.
But would you, if a student attacked you, what would you do? If he swung on
I've
you?
already diffused this whole situation.
Nah, son.
You changed the scenario. I tried to change.
No. He let you talk originally, and then he gave you the scenario.
Okay, so now answer your question. So answer the question.
What's the scenario?
If the
Oh, my
student
God.
attacks you, you're in class, a student attacks you, 15 to 18-year-old, or 15 to 17-year-old.
I'm probably gonna block it. I'm probably not about to just get hit.
Well, you get hit. You get hit.
See, look at this. He keeps trying to change
You
it.
get hit.
I'm just saying my reflexes are crazy.
What if he
My
came from
reflexes
behind
the same
you?
way.
What if he came from behind you?
Yeah, because, nigga, I got hit in an
snuck
accident.
you.
I was like, what the hell?
If I get snuck and I get hit in the back of the head, I don't know who hit me. So guess what? I'm just swinging.
You get hit, you're
And
aware.
that's the story. No, it's Mel. You're doing too much.
No.
No,
You
Chris,
get-
you are doing
you're-
too
no,
much.
wait,
You're
you're
trying to navigate
no.
the situation and put you in a good light.
So let me get this straight.
Mel said he punches you in the face. That's what he said to me.
No, he just said I got hit in the back.
No,
of the head.
he said
that.
to me. No, I didn't say that. Chris said
Y'all
that.
cannot keep your story.
I said you get punched.
You said I got
didn't-
snuck.
I said you got snuck. I didn't say.
If
punch
I
you back
say
in
you
the
get
head.
hit, he says, I got reflexes, so I would just do
Right.
it.
He's up here trying to shift the.
So if I get snuck in the back of the head,
Nobody
No,
said that.
You're not
You
getting
get
stuck.
hit.
You go to hey, give me your phone. No, you take the phone. They got the phone. You have the phone, and they swing on you. It connects. What do?
did they knock me out or am I still?
Oh my-
You're conscious.
I'm conscious.
You're very conscious. What do? What is your next step?
If it knocked you out, your next step would be to figure out where you're at.
I'm just. Y'all are telling me all the moves. I only get to make one move.
What do you do?
What is your? You've already got hit. What is
got
your
hit.
reaction?
What do you do?
I'm probably gonna sleep him. To be honest.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Y'all are savage.
No.
we grew up different than you, and also you.
What do you mean? I grew up in the same environment.
No.
I just was very mild. I just ate it.
You have to understand. I've been in a lot of fights.
Oh, I know.
So I'm just keeping it real. You're not gonna swing on me, and I'm just like, oh, like my reaction. I'm going all the way back to 13 years old when I used to get in fights every day. I'm just keeping it real.
That's
I was
crazy.
getting slapped
The thing is, you have to keep your hands.
because
to yourself.
look, at the end of the day,
I don't think that would happen.
You can say that, right?
I don't
You
think
can
that.
say
I don't.
that.
I mean,
You
I'm
can
just
say
saying.
that.
I know you.
You can.
And
say
I just
that.
think that your level of temperament. I don't think that you would instantly just go to swinging.
I 100% believe him.
No, a child.
We're
Well,
not talking
we're not
about
talking
Goo
about
Goo Gaga.
children.
We're talking
We're
about
talking about
teenagers.
I understand that.
So
Y'all-
if a middle schooler, or sixth grader or seventh grader swings and hits me, no. But if we're in high school, I'm swing because that's a man. Yeah. And here's the thing, I'm not worried about no lawsuit. If
The worst case, you'd lose your job.
where I am in life, where I'm teaching these students, where a student will buck up and be willing to punch me, I'm probably not in the best neighborhood. I'm probably not where somebody has the money for a lawyer. Like I'm probably gonna be okay. But here's the problem: if you do not knock him out, you've lost your job anyway. Because if you're in that environment where the students feel comfortable doing that, you're a joke. You're a clown for the rest of the time they're there. So you're screwed either way. I would rather knock him out and then, deal with because Here's what you.
I mean, you got to look at it from a teacher though.
Here's-
Like this person went to school for 4 years,
And
plus.
that's not a fair situation
like,
for
like,
the teacher
it's
to be
not
in.
like, and then they get blackballed.
It's a
or
lose-lose
something.
situation.
you won't let
because
me,
they
you
do-
won't let me create alternate scenarios.
They lose their license if they do hit the child.
Right.
But
like,
And they can't teach anymore.
Here's the thing, though.
I fuck them up though.
I don't think that's true. It depends. It depends on many different circumstances.
you
as a-
can go to
as
a
a-
different
as a
state and
citizen-
get certified.
As a citizen, you are allowed to defend yourself. It's not you whether it's a 16-year-old child or not. He's not allowed to just beat you to a pulp. That doesn't even make sense.
I think that honestly, I think that the details in this situation do matter, because if he could be 18 and if he is not sizable, right? I mean, we're all big, like, you know what I'm saying? If he is my size or similar in stature to me, I'm probably gonna hit him back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna hurt me so much. Does that make sense?
It'll hurt you.
If he's similar in stature to me,
Okay, it'll.
he
It's
hits
basically like
me.
you getting hit by a young grown man.
it's literally just my age is the only difference. If he's similar in stature to me, like, I don't think anyone's gonna look at that and be like, "Hey man, you supposed to just eat that."
Nah.
Like, no, bro. Look at this dude.
I don't care about your size. You hit me, you getting hit.
No, that's
back.
not what I'm saying. I think that those things matter though, especially when it comes to the public eye, or if there's a video. You know, like, bro, this is a grown man. He beat me up. Like, he's 18, but he beat me up.
Like, it's Mike Tyson.
I'm defending myself. Right, exactly. Now if he's just older and he just is a little bit smaller or whatever, I mean, you know, but I think those things matter.
But you also have to account for instinct, because even if it's
That's true.
because a lot of
what I'm
times
saying.
you're not expecting to get hit, and even if you get hit by, let's say, a toddler or a child, your natural reaction is to do something.
Yeah.
You know, so it's instinctually built in you to go on either a defense or offense if something happens out of the norm.
You kind of, I mean, when it comes to children, when they're around you,
Well, children,
there's
obviously,
there's
you
certain
know
things
there's-
you expect, but I think that in schooling now, I think that as a teacher, you know who your students are, and I think that you know, okay, if I go take their phone, this person is,
They're gonna buck up.
yeah.
So
like,
you take that risk, but that's what I was saying earlier. I wouldn't even.
it's just
be
like, bro,
in
I'm
that
not even
situation.
gonna do that. Like,
But I mean, we could solve this very simply. What would Andrew Tate do?
Top G, what would Top G do? We mean if he got hit, or
Yeah, Top G is a teacher.
Oh,
he gets
he wouldn't even be in that situation.
No, it's Top G is a teacher.
I mean, I feel like he wouldn't.
gets
I feel like he wouldn't even get hit. I feel like he would dodge it.
They're testing them. No, the same scenario.
He's mixed martial artist.
You get caught. You get caught.
I think that I think that he would.
Nah, fuck
Honestly,
that,
I think that he would have the temperament to
he would be
remove himself
He'd
from
be,
the situation.
he would be perspicacious enough to know to not to be in those type of situations.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit. I mean, nine times out of 10, I'm not hitting this
At
kid.
the very least, they're getting swept. At the very least.
Yeah,
At the very
some
least.
things happen.
I'm
There's going to be an effect.
There's going to be a physical contact with them in some way.
I mean, you're saying hold them, but that's assuming that you have the strength to do that.
Oh God, I mean, dang, like what? How big is this kid?
Well, see, here's the thing. You're thinking specifically about you, but I'm assuming that
Well, that's
these
what I'm at.
people-
He's asking
No,
me.
I'm assuming that these teachers, they're not us. We're not normal sized people.
Yeah, you have to think a lot, because a lot of these people do not care about their health,
Yeah,
and
that's
so
true. I guess you're right.
their life literally
They're out here
reflects
getting
that.
knocked out, huh?
And you have young teenagers at their prime or reaching their prime physical, like yes, he's a grown man, but
Only by age.
only by
Matter
age.
of fact, and depending on how old he is, I mean, the younger student is stronger.
Is probably
He's more
stronger.
vital.
Yeah.
And he could take more hits. So
Probably.
actually, if anything, depending on the dude, he's defending himself. Like he's
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
he really is like, hey man, I need the help.
And also the thing too is you got to remember, if somebody punches me, they're knocking my glasses off my face.
Oh, so you
That's-
won't be able to see.
That's gonna
shit.
take me. No, that's gonna. Now I ain't got to worry about getting.
He gonna get
I don't
punched,
gotta
glasses
worry-
gonna fall off. punch continuing, like I'm getting jumped.
No,
like
once
I'm
you-
getting jumped.
Oh shit!
The whole class
Hey
jumping
man, he
me.
trying to play you.
Like, once you knock my glasses off, it's a wrap. Like I don't have a choice but to throw hands. I've lost so much
Feel like
respect.
Chris done beat up the whole class.
He done slapped. He slapped your glasses. Like, bro, I've been through this before. Like, there's so much trauma there. There's no way I'm gonna not be able to knock him out.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the not seeing part.
Yeah, it's not about the not seeing. I can see.
Yeah, I got jumped by 5 people. I mean, Mr. James, we had the video and the camera. There was
just
only
only
one
one.
student.
Y'all realize all of my fights might knock my glasses down.
Yeah.